Hey guys, it's Kara from iStampin.com. Thanks for joining me today. Today I have a really fun project. I made a box using our gift box punch board and then some fun flower stamps using the Flower Patch stamp set and coordinating die. And the coordinating die is actually one of our weekly deals that just started this week. But this is a great little Mother's Day gift box that I created, and I wanted to highlight the colors that I used because I'm getting sad that these are the most of these colors are the 2013-2015 in colors that are going to be retiring when our new catalog debuts in June. And just to let you know, some of these in colors are already on back order, and I really don't know if how much the stock is going to be replenished with the inventory. So if you're sad like me and need to get any supplies with the 2013-2015 in colors, I would definitely jump on it. But let's get started. Let me show you the items that I used today. So these are the ink colors that I have chosen. So I did the leaves in pistachio pudding. This Best Mother Ever greeting, I did that in baked brown sugar. And then the flowers I did in strawberry slush, crisp cantaloupe, that's that little small flower there. And then I did another flower in pink pirouette. So I did some layering right there. And then for the designer series paper, I am using the In Color 2013-2015 designer series paper stack, and I did that in baked brown sugar. So I've got all of the flowers punched out in the leaves. I used the Flower Fair framelits, and like I said, this is one of the weekly deals this week, so make sure that you take advantage of the weekly deals plus the free shipping. Don't forget about that. And then for the sentiment, I used And Many More. So I did Best Mother Ever. That's where I got that, and I stamped that in baked brown sugar. So what we're going to do is actually make the box. So what I'm going to be doing is just grabbing a piece of 12 by 12 baked brown sugar designer series paper. All right, so let me bring in the gift box punch board. And what I decided on is a paper size of 10 by 10. So here is the guide, and so it tells you that it's going to be 2.5 by 2.5 by 4. That's the box size, and it gives us the start line and the diagonal line. So what I need to do first is to cut this down to 10 by 10. So let me slice this up real quick. All right, so here is the piece of paper after I've cut it down. Now I'm going to bring in the gift box punch board, and because this is a bigger piece of paper, I am putting out the extender and getting out the bone folder. So what it says for me here to do is to start at the medium diagonal line, and I'm going to, at the start line, excuse me, at the medium start line, and then the diagonal line is going to be the extra large. So this is really easy to use. So what you do is just put your paper at an angle, line it up with the M, and then give it a punch, and then you're just going to take your score tool and just run along the lines here. And then you rotate this around, and so you're going to do this 4 different times. And this is what's going to give us the design to make the box. And when doing this with designer series paper, you want to remember that you don't want to press down too hard because you can tear the paper. If you're using cardstock, you may have to go over it 1 or 2 times just to get a good score. But with the designer series paper, 1 time should be good enough, should be plenty. Okay, so I've got it done on all 4 sides. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to line up, I'm going to have the notch right here to the far right, and I'm going to line it up on the medium line because that was our start line, and I'm going to punch again, and that's just cutting out that extra notch. If you forget to do this, you can just take your scissors and just cut them out. Okay. Now the next thing that we need to do is we're going to turn our punch board upside down or turn it around, and then you want to put the little notches into all the 4 tabs. So what you want to do is line it up on the far left side and then bring it down and then give it a punch, and that's what's going to give us that little notch, which makes the box, you can enclose it. So again, you want to line it up going from the left side. Okay, one more. Okay, and now what we're going to do is just fold on all the score lines. And this is where you'll want to get your bone folder. Make sure you get good creases here. So this is what it will look like once it's closed. So it's a nice size box. You can actually put a nice little gift in there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my fast fuse, and I am going to be putting adhesive on the side closest to me on all the way around. And then what you're going to want to do is just, you can either do sticky strip. I'm just going to put my fast fuse in there and just put a little bit on one of the tabs and just get it to close. Okay, so once you have everything adhered, then you are just going to take the little notches and gently put them together like so. Okay. And so that's what the finished box looks like. How cute is that? All right, so here's all of my pieces to make the flower. All right, so I've got 3 leaves, these 2 petals, and then this one. So what I did is I just took my bone folder and just kind of just gave this bottom flower just a little bit of dimension, but I gave the top one quite a bit. And you can distress it if you want, or you can just leave it flat. It doesn't, you don't have to go through all of this if you choose not to. And then I just used some glue dots and just gently just placed it right on top of the box. Now you can glue dot this down if you want. I'm just leaving it loose like that, just for demonstration purposes. Okay, and then the pink pirouette flower, I just kind of offset it and just kind of fluff it up. You can play around with that. And then for this small one, I used a dimensional. And I'm just going to pop that up right here in the middle. And this one is in crisp cantaloupe. And then I just took some glue dots again for the leaves and just put them right here on the edge. Oops. And then I just took the leaves and just tucked them underneath the bottom flower, the strawberry slush one. So you do that for all 3 leaves. Right there, and then we've got one more. And I'll put this down here. So that's what it looks like once you put the leaves on. And then the last step is, like I said, I used the And Many More stamp set to stamp out Best Mother Ever, and I did that in baked brown sugar. And then I used the Bitty Banners framelits, and I used this one right here to run that through my Big Shot so that I had a nice little banner edge. And I'm going to take one more glue dot and just put that here on the far right side. And then just have it sticking out right there. I just love how this turned out. I thought it turned out really cute, and obviously it worked great with the colors because they all coordinated together. So if y'all have any questions on any of the products that I used today, please comment below, and thank you for choosing me to get inspiration from. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you come back. Thanks, guys. Bye.